Set for baseball now on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Today, a matchup of AL East rivals between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball comes your way next. The man, Sabathia, will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What's your take on him, Dan?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone, establish your pitches, and try to work quickly.
So now here is Xander Bogaerts, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch on its way.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Hit back up the middle. Gregorius has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow!
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Bases are empty here with 2 away. And that'll bring up David Ortiz. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Red Sox. Sox 0, Yanks coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball, the show. Rich Hill is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, when you think of Rich Hill, there's one thing you think of. Power curveball. Has one of the best left-handed curveballs in the game of baseball. He'll throw it early, he'll throw it often, and he'll throw it any time in the count. His velocity isn't that bad either. He can get it up to 93, 94, but when you walk up there in the box against Rich Hill, you have one thing in mind. Try to hit that curveball.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Bradley. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
At the plate now, Stephen Drew as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. No offer at that point. It's a cold strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Next for New York, Carlos Beltran. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Pitch on the way.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
2 out, nobody on. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped high in the air. Vasquez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Second inning set to go, and up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Now the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on outfielder Brett Gardner. You need a center fielder, he can play there. You need a corner spot, he's got that covered too. He has baseball acumen, awareness, a savvy for the game. Even if the offense lags a little bit, defense is always on point.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Ellsbury is there now to make the play, and on one pitch, Sandoval is retired.
Batting 6, the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1.
Either he missed the take sign or they're just not thinking as a team. The first 2 guys out on 1 pitch, so it could have been a 3-pitch inning if he would have made an out right there.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Now the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Rodriguez.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Alex Rodriguez. Here's the first pitch. Hill has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Popped him up. Sandoval in foul ground. 2 gone.
Set.
Now to bat, Mark Tex. Here's the first pitch to him. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting it, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Next to stand in is Christian Vasquez. First pitch of the AB on its way.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Now a swinging bunt. That winds up foul. And he fouls this one off. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Sent on the ground out to second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, Franchi Cordero.
2 down, no one on base. And in to hit next, it'll be Franchi Cordero. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. He's right there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First delivery to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away. Up next, Brett Gardner.
Brett Gardner.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Man, if I'm on the mound right now, these guys are swinging at everything. You just want to try and paint the corners.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Stepping in now, Brian McCann. High and deep to center field. Looking up is Bradley. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
At the plate, Jacob Ellsbury. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Windup and the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Stephen Drew, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We played 3 full, now 1-0 Yanks.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here it comes. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. Tex has it, and it's a quick out number 1.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Here's Brock Holt now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly.
On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
The batter, number 34, designated hitter, David Ortiz.
Up to the plate now is David Ortiz. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard on the ground towards short. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. Fouled off. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Red Sox. They trail this one 1-0.
Beltran.
So now into the box is Carlos Beltran. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
Bradley, patrolling center, makes the play. 1 out.
The third baseman, number 13, Alex Rodriguez.
Next, it'll be Alex Rodriguez. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Into center field. Line drive, base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Rodriguez stands at first with 1 out. Fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, I know this pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Bounce to Sandoval at third. This could be 2. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Yanks held in check, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. 7 of their at-bats have resulted in first pitch outs, so he said they need to find ways to get better pitches to swing at early in the count. That or change their approach and work themselves into deeper counts where they might get more chances to hit a mistake pitch. Either way, they're looking to make adjustments down here. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Pablo Sandoval.
Now here's the pitch. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
So now to the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
Hey guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get-me-over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. Line drive to center field. Beltran is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Stepping in once again is Christian Vasquez. Grounded out in his last at-bat. And now the first pitch. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Beltran will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Red Sox. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Into the box, Mark Tex. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And the pitch. 0-1 the count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Tex was born in Maryland. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
And a swing and a miss there on a late-breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
In now, Greg Bird. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Good pitch there, had him a little out in front. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. And now the first pitch. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. Back to Yankee Stadium after this. And that'll bring up Franchi Cordero. He'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Behind 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2. Into center field, line drive base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's through for a hit.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Into the box, Brock Holt. Grounder down the line at third. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The tying run is in to score from second. It's 1-1. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. At the plate now, David Ortiz, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Swing and a line drive. And that's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1. Hit pretty well out to deep center field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And this will not be in time as he's into third base safely.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
At the plate now is Pablo Sandoval, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gun. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Into the second deck and gone. A 3-run shot down the line in left, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Here comes the Yankees skipper on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Gone after 5 1/3 here, as he never really found his groove in this one. Nate Eovaldi, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. To the plate now, Bobby Dahlbeck.
The first baseman.
As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat, it's strike one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Hard liner to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about it on the mound, trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove, that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Dahlbeck, base runner at first with 1 out. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Now to the plate, Christian Vasquez. Mano-a-mano against Nate Eovaldi. He's hitless in 6 tries. Here's the first pitch to him. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Standing in now, Franchi Cordero. He swings and lines it to left. That's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat hit started.
Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. skied into very shallow right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Boston's out in front, 6-1. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now it'll be Brian McCann. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First delivery to him.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. 2-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
In now, Jacob Ellsbury. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 0-2 coming. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
At the plate, Stephen Drew, as he'll ground this one fouled off to the left side. No hits to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
And he fouls this one off.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
1 run on 3 hits and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Stepping up is Brock Holt, mano-a-mano against Nate Eovaldi. He brings a 4 for 12 line. Now here's the first offering. Pitch popped up. Tex over to his right. 1 away.
The batter, number 34, designated hitter, David Ortiz.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, David Ortiz. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. Six runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center as it's now a 6-run ball game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Now batting.
Here's Mookie Betts.
Mookie.
As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
One out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Beltran is right there, and there's the second out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 48, Pablo Sandoval.
Next up is Pablo Sandoval, mano-a-mano against Nate Eovaldi. He's totaled 13 base hits in 20 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey! 0-1.
Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. It's 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Yankees 1. bottom of the inning now, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Carlos Beltran.
Offense just needs to find a way to get that pass the baton mentality. Starts one at bat at a time. I know they need base runners clearly. Maybe if they could get a few guys on the pillow, someone can bop one and get them back in this.
First pitch of the AB now.
Whoa, that's down.
The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one. The 1-1 home. Count is 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous two. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. One away.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
At the plate now, Alex Rodriguez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and it's a 7-2 game now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Up next for the Yankees.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. On the ground to second. Reined in. And there are two away now.
Now batting, first baseman, Mark Tex.
Now at the plate, Mark Tex. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First pitch of the AB on its way.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Very weakly on the ground. Another 1-2 delivery.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Trying to strike him out for the third time. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now a 7-2 ball game. And stepping in, Bobby Dahlbeck. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Dahlbeck.
Here's the first pitch to him. The cutter runs outside, ball one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Popped up. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now back, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Stepping in next, Jackie Bradley Jr. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. One out, nobody on. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Liner toward right center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple. Adam Warren gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the eighth.
Vasquez. Warren.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Has a look, now the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Striding in for Boston, Franchy Cordero. He's 2-for-3 thus far. Now here's the first offering. Comes set with the 0-1. Lined into right, a base hit. So the two-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, D-Row, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Cordero is on his way home. He comes across to score, and they're pulling away. They lead by 7. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
To the plate now, Brock Holt, as he sends it on the ground to first, right to him. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Red Sox lead it 9-2. Josh Taylor is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. In now is the Yankees DH, Greg Bird. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
A ball and a strike now to Bird. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And another foul ball. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total, double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Taylor, a native of Arizona, he's in his 3rd season as a major league player. The 1-0 pitch.
Ball 2.
Lifetime against this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. And he fouls this one off. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Brian McCann. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Now the Red Sox DH, David Ortiz. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
To show you how strong this guy is, he hit that last off-speed pitch over 400 feet, so the pitcher wasn't supplying most of the power there. This is a really strong hitter.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Drilled to the right side. And that is into right field. So the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the ninth.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
In now, Mookie Betts, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Now a hard liner toward short. And that's through into left, and back-to-back singles have him in business to start the ninth. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Justin Wilson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. At the plate, Pablo Sandoval, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Ellsbury is there to put it away for out number 1. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Next, here is Bobby Dahlbeck, and they're runners at the corners now. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he can't make contact and is tied up here, it's strike 1. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Drew is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Red Sox, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
Now at the plate is Jackie Bradley Jr. Tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Boston strands a couple, but they hold a 9-2 lead. Brandon Workman, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jacob Ellsbury, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man could work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
So now to the plate, Stephen Drew. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
Beltran.
Into the box, Carlos Beltran, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Hard liner to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Rodriguez.
Into the box now, Alex Rodriguez, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled away. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Standing in now, Didi Gregorius, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. He grounded out last time up. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And this is low, ball 2, 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Bradley is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 25, Mark Tex.
Next up, Mark Tex, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And now the first pitch.
No, inside.
Beltran is off of first with 2 away. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Here's the 2-1, and it's fouled away. Last chance for the Yankees. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, the discussion around this game is real easy. It goes back to that big 6th inning when they put everything together. They really broke out there and just brought it home after that.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Bo Sox rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Rich Hill earns the victory on the mound. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Get your hand off my penis!